Alright, hey everybody, One Wisdom here. It is Monday, December 10th. I actually have several unboxings and whatnot to get taken care of tonight, but something I picked up, I guess this was, this past week, I finally found, this is what they call the Fat Pack. You know, you basically got two packs connected together. It's a total of 18 cards, 9 per pack. At Toys R Us, most people have been able to find these at Target, just in a single pack. I think Target's actually $1 cheaper on the cards, in all honesty. But I was there. It was convenient. I saw them. I figured I'd pick them up. But they are Skylanders trading cards. They've actually been out in the UK for a little while. As you can see, Topps is a manufacturer. Back in the day, I was actually kind of into, sports cards. I won't go into too much detail there, but supposedly Toys R Us has what they're calling a binder. It kind of includes some exclusive legendaries. Mine did not have them. I've actually been looking. This was the first time I found them. The cards at my store are kind of like in a little display area. They just set it up, probably a few weeks after the main Skylanders display back in October. And it's right there, kind of before the register. It's like a little partition deal. I guess they kind of throw it up for the holidays, treat people like cattle or something. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to get these, see what they were like. On the fence of whether or not I'll try to collect them. But I do want to point out, if you do collect these, you can actually come in. I'm not sure the camera, well, I can see it through the lens, so I'm assuming when I edit you'll be able to see it. But you can actually see right there, camo. If you look under Jet Vac and above the collector card, you can actually see through the packaging. That's a very poor design. And then again, right here under Topps, you can kind of see Bouncer's wheel. That water element logo, it's not just like a background effect on the packaging. That's the actual card. And then if you come down here, you can actually see it's swam shell braced for the mace. The back side, you can kind of do the same thing. You can see the Skylanders logo and a little inset of art right there. But I want to keep this video a little short. I'll try to have more details in the blog, but where is it? I want to go over the odds here if I can remember where I saw them. Okay, not sure that you can read this. You'll just have to run with me here. Approximate odds per pack of finding special inserts. That's obviously what you want to go for in collector cards. Rainbow foil light core 1 in 4, and coloring cards 1 in 4. This next paragraph that starts with no purchase necessary. Basically, if you send a card in a certain size card, certain size envelope, you can get some free stuff. I don't know if I'll mess with it. What is absolutely hilarious though is where is it? Okay. The offer's good. You have to have it postmarked by January 30th, 2013, received by February 6, 2013. Limit 8 requests per household for Skylanders collector cards. Failure to comply will result in all entries disqualified. Drawings on or about February 13th, 2013. But this is a great part right here. Potential Canadian winners will be required to first correctly answer a mathematical skill question. Then they've got a colon, and then 10 plus 5 times 2 minus 8 equals question. Let me try to... There it is. Just so you know, I'm not making it up. It's right here where you see my thumb. 10 plus 5 times 2 minus 8 equals question. I've never in my life seen anything like that, and I mean, growing up with the trading cards, I actually kind of learned to look at the odds, and then that way when you found the Jordan hologram, you knew what you'd accomplished, or the autographed card. But I found that to be hilarious, and that's one of the big reasons I decided to go ahead and do an unboxing. The other is I've actually had a few people request specifically that I do an unboxing on the cards. That said, this is obviously the top pack here. As you might have guessed, the top card is camo. Looks like we do have a foil card in here, so that's pretty sweet. But next up we have the Flame Imp. Kind of neat. incorporated them. Here's kind of, I guess, a story on the back of Camo's card. Note the numbers there, 25. May try to compile a list for everybody. Flame Imp is number 96. Got Dark Knight, and that's of course Chaos's version of Chop Chop. SPARX the Dragonfly. Note that it's called an item. I guess the enemies are going to kind of have that red to white fade on their name. Then I guess the Skylanders, of course, will be similar to that. But items, looks like a purple to white fade. There's Diggs the Molken, which I've never seen him in Giants just yet. Warnado, that's pretty sweet. You get Camo and Warnado in the same pack. He's actually still one of my favorite Skylanders. Right here, Bouncer, Deal with the Wheel. This is, of course, I guess what they'd call a rainbow foil. So, number 167. Next up, Drill Sergeant, which is fitting because we're going to unbox him. And then Zook. Interesting, you know. Okay, the back is Zook and Drill Sergeant. They actually list off primary and secondary powers. And you note that those cards were also landscape. You know, kind of like an action sequence scene. So I'm guessing, you know, again, I didn't really research this much before making this video, but say this wasn't Camo, but it was Drill Sergeant, you're probably going to have like the standard issue card along those lines, and then you'd have, you know, your action shot, outlines the powers in addition to the story that way. So out of those 9, we actually, you know, no duplicates, which is always nice. You want to avoid that. And then main thing, we got that rainbow foil card, so pretty sweet. Bottom end of the fat stack here. Anyone want to guess what this is? If you guessed Whamshell, you would be correct. So, you know, say that you're trying to complete the set and you're just missing one character. You know, you can go in and apparently, I'm assuming the single packs would be the same way where you can actually kind of see through the packaging. So, you know, as opposed to throwing away $4.99 or $5.99 every time, you can just go that route. But in the second end, we got Whamshell. There's our Blastoneer. Of course, you probably remember those guys. Dark Phoenix Dragon. Again, that's basically Chaos's Sunburn. That was still one of the tougher opponents to beat, in my opinion. Then Hex. Fear the Dark, another fitting one because I'm going to unbox here in a few minutes. Chompy, our generic grassroots enemy. Here is a, I'm not sure, I guess, foil card again. Maybe this is a foil card and then that's a rainbow foil, I don't know, but Stump Smash. We'll set him aside. Not quite sure. I guess this may be the coloring card. I'm not 100% on that one. But it is an Ingenie. That's pretty sweet. Maybe Scarlet. I'm not really sure. I didn't spend much time with her, but looks like it might make a poster type effect. And then our final 2, we got Whamshell's Action Shot and then Double Trouble's Action. So essentially here, you know, I kind of mentioned it in the, you know, first pack if we had it with Drill Sergeant, but you're obviously going to have, you know, like the character card and then their action card that highlights on the back their primary and secondary powers. Basically what I'll do, again, I think Target's like $1 cheaper on the fat packs and probably the regular packs too. Toys R Us, you know, while I do like them, they're usually very high on everything. The trade-off to that is they have really the best sales in my opinion and with the greatest regularity. You know, so and like I said, I was in there. I figured, what the heck, I hadn't seen them at my Target yet, but, you know, I may pick up a few packs, see what I can't come up with. I don't know that I'll go for the whole set. I'm actually not even sure what the whole set consists of. Probably going to be quite a few since we've got the enemy cards and everything in there. Clearly, though, we are, based on what we see, you know, the Bouncer are going to have Giants and Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. But, here are the 2 special cards. We got 1 in each pack. Looks like we got our Bouncer and Stump Smash. So that's pretty sweet. 167, 148. Not sure if they're going to be duplicates or actually separate, as in you have to get all of them in foil. Like I said, probably should have researched this better, but, you know, fact of the matter, I just wanted to get it done. yeah, rainbow foil and coloring cards, both 1 in 4. So we'll leave it at that. But again, Toys R Us, all mine had was the fat packs. They're $5.99. Again, that's basically 2 packs of 9 joined together in the middle. I think Target, I've had a couple people tell me they can get fat packs there for $4.99. Haven't seen them at my local store. I will stay on the lookout for them. That said, if you're into the cards or just anything Skylanders, definitely something worth pursuing. Obviously, if you're doing it for value or collectability, just go ahead and buy some sleeves, put them in there. I think that's actually what the binders are. But again, I've not seen that at my local store, so either they're slacking or they just haven't put it out, or, I guess maybe someone could have bought them all. I don't really know, but I'll try to get, a little better, more solid information in the blog post for you. But that's that. Again, Toys R Us, $5.99. Fat pack consists of 18 cards. Odds on the foil and coloring cards are 1 in 4. So, if you collect them, you can shoot me an email or post up on the blog. I actually might try to make the complete list for everybody. That way, if you do get into it, you'll kind of know what you have. Obviously, say I bought 2 packs, I might wind up with 3 camos or something. That's when you come in and you like to have some friends or a network of people you online you can trust to trade with type stuff. But if I do get into it, I'll kind of, keep people posted on what I've got and, what I'd be willing to trade, etc. Again, probably use the blog for that. But questions, comments, you can ask here on YouTube. However, for a much, much quicker response, I suggest you use the blog link at the top of the video description box, or simply go over to the blog, oneofwisdom.blogspot.com. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. As always, thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.